Welcome back to Assertiveness, the show that tackles uncomfortable conversation. That is not our tagline. Don't go and lie to people. We are the show that gives ordinary South Africans a space to talk about things that really matter. Just before we went into the ad break, we wanted to touch on the abuse of abantwana abayelo, man. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you guys actually are being abused for being yellow as if you had a choice. But on the other side of being abused, guys, let's be honest now. No one is watching at home. You do enjoy it. The way
well, I'll be honest.
It outweighs the negative. The positive outweighs the negative.
Okay, in this society, obviously you'll enjoy it. I mean, who doesn't enjoy being praised or being told that, you know, it's a nice thing. It's a very nice thing to feel. But if you start using it to your advantage in a bad way, then that's where it goes wrong.
How can you use something to your advantage in a bad way? Give us an example of how you would use the color of your skin in a bad way.
I'd start, okay, just to be blunt.
Yes.
I'd start, okay, I can't be blunt.
Sleeping with men.
Exactly, you know, for the color of my skin. Because apparently men feel if I've got a yellow bone by my side, I'm okay.
So you guys are the new age trophy wife for black men. Is to be.
They feel like you are the trophy. Even if you don't go to school, you don't work, just sit here, you're fine.
Smile,
Smile and you're okay. And it's not what we want. We also like other people who want to make it in life on our own and stand on our own and not be trophy wives.
Does the color of your skin sign deals? I just want to know. So I can go find myself a yellow bone partner in business. Do you know?
So the thing is, what I've noticed is nobody's saying anything about the skin tone of men. It's always back to how women are objectified.
Oh no! It's said the skin tone of men is important.
Majority of the time, or most of the time, it's the complexion of women that's actually focused on. Even when we're looking at couples, it's mostly with men. It's more about his pockets. So that's why I'm saying with
with women, it's a beauty thing.
The physical thing, putting it back to objectifying a woman or what's considered beautiful, or like she's saying, if I've got a yellow bone by my side, I'm okay. You're placing this person as an object and not a human being. So that's where it goes back to that.
But have you ever dealt with yellow bone men in your life? No. Have you ever had a conversation with a man who's yellow?
I have had a conversation with a man who's yellow.
Did he have personality?
No. That one though, but I can't say that's the deal. That's the case with all of them. It's just that.
Have you had a conversation with a yellow man? Did he have personality?
Shame he did.
Shame.
That's a shame.
The fact that you're saying shame is already a problem.
Okay, he did.
A little bit.
No, he did.
He did.
Probably because he's a confident person. He did have personality.
Oh no, yellow bones are very confident. They think that the fact that they're yellow, the men, the fact that they're yellow, they can just come and stand in front of you and you're gonna just drop everything.
No, it's either they're confident or they are arrogant. He was confident, not yellow bone arrogant.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you date a dark-skinned man?
I've dated quite a few.
Is it?
More than actually light skin.
Okay, that sounds a bit wrong with the way you say I've dated quite. You beat on the streets. More darker skinned men than
light.
Lebogang, you wanted to say something when I spoke about whether you like being yellow. Do you like being yellow? Does it pose a few benefits? And I'll tell you what my yellow bone thing is about me. Just after you answer the question.
Like in all honesty, yes. Like I like being the center of attraction. So the many people say like you yellow bone, you're beautiful. Even though I don't show that I'm excited, I'm like yes. Yeah, like yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. But one thing about me is that I don't look down on other people because they darker in skin as compared to me. And coming to the issue of light-skinned men, I've met quite a few, and they're very cocky.
Okay.
Like they're very arrogant. But the boats are like, you know what? I know I'm gonna get that girl
because I'm yellow.
Because I'm yellow, it's gonna work to my advantage. So like I've met a lot of them that are cocky, but I wouldn't say I won't date a light-skinned person because
you want light-skinned babies.
No. But like that's been trending amongst my friends lately. That you know what, we better look for light-skinned guys because we don't want our children suffering from the stereotype of being like it was just being it was just being a silly conversation. We were being blunt.
Silly conversation, but there are people amongst you who believe it.
Exactly.
That's the problem with silly conversations, that they start off silly, but somewhere one person is leaving believing this thing.
Because I remember I was watching a documentary, adding on to that, I was watching a documentary, they basically put different colored dolls and they told one of the kids, they just had different kids coming in to choose which is a good doll, which is the smart doll, which doll looks more like you, do you like the doll that looks like you, which doll would you like to look like, and majority of those kids would choose the doll that is white. And you even look at the majority or the availability of black dolls, and that's what's considered beautiful in that.
So what we're saying here is that this thing is tracing far back. It's a backdated thing to the point where we've been brought up, or in general, especially black people, we've been brought up to believe that the lighter you are, the more beautiful you are. Hence, with the slavery, the master would sleep with the girl who's a little bit yellow, so we're in the fields picking what's it called? Yarn. Is it called yarn? That's what we are doing. So, but I think also it comes down to the fact that media gives us this idea that if you're yellow, you are beautiful.
There's only one type of beauty that's advertised. Even when they do advertise, or even when they try to promote a different type of shade of beauty, it's only those few instances. The majority of what's being put in people's faces, music videos, you watch them, the works, you'll always see a different body shape, a different skin type, a different type of texture of hair. It's always a consistent pattern. That thing obviously is going to start affecting the way you see yourself. You're going to want to imitate what you see as beautiful on television and media.
And in us imitating it is now moving to skin bleaching. We've now come to the point where as women, even men, are skin bleaching.
Really?
Yeah. What skin bleaching you in China? People are busy. People are skin bleaching. Guys, how do you feel about the skin bleaching thing?
It's horrible.
But why is it horrible? Because white people tan.
No, I feel if you're gonna go to a professional and do it in a professional place where, just like breast augmentation or whatever, just like any other thing, if you're gonna do it professionally, okay, fine, be yellow, it's okay, we don't mind. But now if you're gonna start using products from some illegal products
from small streets,
I mean, okay, it's none of my business, but you're affecting yourself. At the end of the day, you're using it on your skin. 10 years down the line, you're gonna be looking like some wrinkled thing. That time you're only 30, so it's useless.
And they don't bleach behind the ears. It's such a problem.
Yeah, behind the neck, the back part of your neck and your back, because you're thinking, I'm not gonna show those things. And I mean, one day.
Let's draw up a hypothetical scenario. You have a daughter, 16, she's going through problems. At 16, like image problems. 16, she comes to you and say, Ma, you guys are well off. Ma, I would like to go and bleach my skin and I want to do it professionally. I am responsible. I'm coming to you. I'm not going to the streets to go and find these creams. I'm coming to you and I'm saying, I would like to change the tone of my skin. Please, can you help me?
Well, I think as parents, we should really sit down with our children, explain to them what is beauty before they can even reach to that stage of wanting to bleach themselves. Like you have to let them know that, my child, you're beautiful, no matter your skin type, you're very beautiful. And that's why we have psychologists, therapists. If your child is going through that, then they can go through that process of being counseled and all that, so that they know that they're beautiful irrespective of their skin color. I think it starts from our parents. If it starts from the ground, then it won't build up like a foundation, like a solid ground. Like it won't be as strong as a person saying, yes, I want to be light-skinned, that's it. If you are grounded, like as a child, you are told you're beautiful, and then you go through therapies and all that, then there won't be a problem.
This is Zombe. Did your parents sit you down and explain to you about beauty?
Yes, my mom did. My mom was very dark. Like she was a dark beauty.
So she sat you down and explained to you that you are beautiful, my child. And throughout your life, you've believed that you are beautiful.
Because my mom told me.
And luckily, you are also yellow, so it was very easy. It was an easy road for you. Now, your child comes to you and says, Ma, I'm struggling. I'm having a tough time. And I need to bleach my skin.
You know, I would wish that from the time that my child grows up or my daughter grows up, I would have already gotten her to a point where she's very sure of herself, not arrogant, but very sure of who she is. But we cannot also hide the fact that your child is going to be influenced by so many other different factors and people around. But if I ever got to that point, I personally, I don't think I would allow it, because you're basically saying, I'm not beautiful the way I am. I want to make myself beautiful. The way that I exist in my body is not beautiful, so I need to change because of what everybody else is telling you. And you have to understand, at 16, you're going through a stage. Even if you see Funa at that age, because they knew better, you know, they understood Guti. It's just a stage of own ruler. And then once you have the maturity, you'll understand Guti, what was the big fuss about. So Maso Pumile, yeah, go ahead. But while you're still living in my home, I'm not giving you money to bleach your skin.
Sibu? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't let them. At 16, no.
At 21?
I would. At 21, I would.
At 21, they can go and bleach their skin.
At 21, you are now an adult. Now you are making your own decisions, even though you live under my roof. You're making your own decisions, and I feel you're old enough. At 16, you're very young. You're very young, and I know you're going through a phase. I've been there too, but I feel I'd rather talk to you about it and make you feel beautiful in other ways. I'd rather buy you hair.
That's actually something I wanted to come into, to say, you are saying you're against skin bleaching. Yes. But what's the difference with what you've done on your head with skin bleaching? You've changed the color of your hair. You were born, I'm sure, not with that hair, right? You were born with natural, my hair that you can see here. That's what you were born with. What is influencing you changing your hair to that color? And what's the difference between that and skin bleaching?
With skin bleaching, you cannot go back to the dark-skinned person you were.
You can tan. You can go back, you can.
Is it?
You can change, you can alter anything in life, guys.
Okay, you just stop the treatment.
Yeah, then you're gonna go back to being black.
Well, okay. With me, I know I like colors. I like being bright. Okay. And I don't like weaves.
Okay.
So there are a lot of people that put on weaves, Brazilian weaves. So I believe that my type of beauty is coloring my hair.
That's my type. So your beauty lies in your hair being a color.
In the hair, but then that's something that I like. It's something that I feel defines me as a different person among other people.
But what if I like to be yellow?
But it doesn't differentiate you. You were not born yellow.
You were not born blonde.
But then I can remove this. There's a difference between hair and skin.
How? It's anatomy. No. It's a human body. You changing your hair is the same as me going and bleaching my skin.
No, it's not. It's totally something different.
How is it different?
You bleaching your skin because of the media.
No. You can't tell me why I'm bleaching my skin. Okay, I'm bleaching my skin because I want to look like her.
Why do you want to look like her?
Because I think for me that's what I believe is beautiful. Same as you. You believe that having blonde hair makes your face pop. It's color. You love color.
No. I just dyed my hair blonde because I wanted to feel beautiful.
I might want to look yellow and be beautiful, Mos. Like I just want to know what the difference is.
The difference, I feel that dyeing your hair is your personal style.
But why is not becoming yellow also your personal style?
Personal style.
Why not?
I think hair and skin color can go hand in hand, as what she's saying, because even when you look, I'm going to go back to media, certain hair types are promoted. You see women wanting to have that certain hair type. They put on this 3,000 rand, 100% human hair.
But my type of hair is not promoted.
It's no longer 3, it's 10 grand now.
But my type of hair is not promoted.
Just in case.
My type of hair is not promoted.
What do you mean it is promoted? This is the big thing now for young.
I've been doing it. I've been like.
No, we're not taking away the fact that you've been doing it, and don't take this as an attack on you. What we're trying to establish is, if you are against skin bleaching, what is the difference with dyeing your hair a different color. Mind you, those dolls she spoke about have blonde hair. So what is the difference? We're going to leave it at that for now. We're going to go to a quick ad break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the fluffy things, because I think the skin bleaching thing is a bit heavy, because it's not trying to tell us the difference between her changing her hair and skin bleaching. When we come back, we're going to talk about the fun part of being yellow and the fun part of being dark-skinned, because I feel like they must be. It can't be all doom and gloom. And how do we move forward from this? How do we get young women to stop believing in this idea that being light-skinned makes you beautiful, that being blonde makes you beautiful?
She's attacking it.
Do stay tuned in. Now I'm attacking you. I'm just joking. Do stay tuned in.